Zubi did calm the nerves. DG, we look so much better without Odegaard. Yeah, but then when Odegaard comes back and we're sourcing with him, great. Even Eze, there was a couple of actions. I'm like, yo, you might be getting your confidence back, a couple little drops to the shoulder. Obviously, it's a non-story because he ain't been on the field long enough. But I hear that. But we've also put in great performances with Odegaard. Like, I'm not going to exaggerate a bit, but one of the games you don't hear me say all the time that I'm proudest about at Arsenal is the game at Newcastle away. Did Odegaard not come off the bench and play a key role? Moral of the story is everybody has a part to play. And let's be brutally honest, like, a lot of our players are hot and cold. They go through purple patches. Now, that's neither here nor there. If we just look at what we're trying to achieve and what is at our disposal, we need to play on that. Trossard's been in a purple patch of a season. It's not really the same because there's been consistency. Play on that. Kayan Gyökeres is looking like the thing right now. When it's not, try something else. Until we get to a stage where Saka on his day, we know there's inevitability there. Man on the left-hand side, there's inevitability there. Up front, as much as Gyökeres is doing his thing, Gabriel Jesus has started. I wouldn't shock anyone if Kai goes up there and Marino's there. There's 4 man. No one's really grabbed that. And this is not me being positive or negative. This is what we've got at our disposal. Utilize it. Get the job done, man. Gyökeres, man. Kai Havertz and Gyökeres will be a history-making partnership. Boy, Kai Havertz lifting the trophy after winning the champs at Chelsea. Back-to-back league titles in 2 different leagues for Gyökeres, where you could argue he's our second or third choice striker. Really struggled. Blood, Saka's tweet where he said you deserve better. We're going clear, man. But we need to put our left foot in front of the right. Just keep moving. Like I said, goals change games. So we probably could have defended a bit better for that Brobley chance. Obviously, probably needed to create a bit more chances prior to Zubi scoring, but it's a chess match. Football's a 90-minute game. The playing field is even now. Like, it sounds cliche, but every game's a cup final. Some games are difficult. Not the most. Do you know what's so mad? Yeah, every team, if they look through, regardless of if you support Arsenal or Wolves, yeah, I guarantee you the games on paper that look difficult have probably been a lot easier. And the games that look a bit harder, you get where I'm going in it. It's the games that, like Wolves, for example, obviously there's reasons for that, but games where you think it's not that you necessarily think it, but games where you think it's a walk in the park, they're some of the toughest. It's the difficult Premier League one. Big up BG and the members, them and the moderators. Make sure you're smashing the likes, man. What's the latest agenda by the rivals? I don't know, man. You got to give them like 24 to 48 hours to think of a new one, man. Big up Els, big up the 3-point debt collectors, and big up you lot for moving to Spurs. Hey, you lot are corner boy. Like I told Rance yesterday, man, corner boys. I see that little set piece routine from Mbeumo was lit. Spurs are shit, though, because it was a good idea and it was executed clearly well enough because United scored, yeah. But is it just me? I was thinking, oh, that it's a bit poor to let that, because he slightly miskicked it. And please, footballing world, stop gassing up Christian Romero. Obviously, he's got pedigree. He's won a World Cup. He's won a Europa League. Most overrated man in a minute. How dare you compare him to Saliba and Gabriel? How dare you? How dare you? He's made a career off these bewildering decisions, man. I think he just don't want to be there, man. But it is what it is. I thought Calafiori was poor, but hopefully it's just rustiness from injuries. Super soul sick. Sounds like Gyökeres. Big up yourself, McLean, and obviously S. Sunderland made the game very physical. They play similar to us. I thought Brobley made a good battle with Saliba, but Saliba dealt with him on a yellow card. Saliba done well, man. Brobley, bro, have you seen, bro? Brobley might not be anything to scream and shout about. And I don't know how he came through at Ajax. Maybe IC free tax. What I mean by that is he probably signed for them at under 7s, under 8s. He was built like a 15-year-old, but it's no easy, bro. The man's strong, bro. Like, the man, they are pushing 100 plus kg on a chest press and all those things. It's difficult, but I do think Raya and Saliba, early stages could have got a bit better. But that's what we have to do when everything seems perfect, which it is at this moment. 3 points, clean sheet, 3 goals. You can't get complacent. As much as we're happy, bro, tomorrow, focus on Brentford, because for me, I think these 2 games, we passed it. This is the most important one because of what I've seen on paper from Sunderland this season, because of what I'm seeing from Brentford. No clue. I think they're playing Newcastle. No clue of how that game kind of panned out. And we all know we got a North London derby, so you want to slap them on their heads. But left foot in front of the right, 1 game at a time. Pray to God everybody stays fit. Players that are in form, take it to another level. Players that are out of sorts, get it back together. Arteta keep boxing a bit smart, because I do think sometimes you get stuck in your ways, and then sometimes you get a bit cute and clever, like this Kai Havertz thing and Gyökeres off the bench and all of these kind of things that we're seeing. And what's that? Back-to-back Prem goals for Gyökeres, isn't it? And they say Gyökeres only scores against the small teams. Hey, you're right. Gyökeres, North London derby, I need it. Because I'm going to be on TalkSport, I think. So I need it. And that makes fans, that, you know what? That makes some Arsenal fans, big up Kenny Ken, but that makes a lot of rivals. Doing this pisses people off, man. Surely Arsenal don't bottle it this time. Could see a draw, even a loss with City tomorrow. I think City are going to win, but again, let's just do our jobs, man. Cala, Noni, and Jesus left much to be desired today. Yeah, man, Calafiori looked rusty. I think he was all right going forward. Obviously, element of rustiness. It was I'm sure in either half he played. And again, footballers play poor passes. This happens to everyone. But there was two that immediately Sunderland on the attack. I'm like, oh, you know what? It's making me nervous, Calafiori, man. Jesus and Havertz are almost similar players. But I think Havertz is more intelligent off the ball. I think Jesus is quality on it. They're both, yeah, in that regard, they're both intelligent, to be fair. Solid performance from Arteta and the boys. Glockerez. Madueke was awful today. I don't rate the guy one bit, bro. Madueke, up it in it, because we don't know when Saka's back. He weren't back today. There's some rumours that he'll be back for Brentford. Some are saying he's targeting North London Derby. Pardon me, we just need to keep moving. Somebody said Newcastle Pen. How did that pan out, man? Bum of the match was Manduki. Pardon me. We don't need to do all of that, man. We don't need to do all of that, man. Smash the likes. A man said this man CJ really flaked on the chat to go be Hollywood. David Raya is on his way to winning his third consecutive Golden Glove. Zubimendi starts to become world class. Gyökeres starts to score. All that is left is to get the big trophy. Just keep doing it, man. And again, with Kai Havertz, I think him and Gyökeres understand each other. They both want to run in behind. They both want to they both want to run in behind. They both want to invade space. They're neither player the most prettiest on the ball. Out of everybody at that football team, like, you wouldn't really want to see them do kick-ups. But they have an understanding. And I think with Kai, he wants to play forward a bit more. And, you know, I don't know if Kai is how can I make an example? Let's just say Kai Havertz got the ball and Declan Rice is there. If Kai's the deepest and he passes it to Declan Rice, and Gyökeres is preing the whole thing, Gyökeres is going to pre-raw. Kai's going to make the run off that shoulder. Let me take some man with us, where, not to make it about Odegaard, that's not Odegaard's thing. Odegaard wants the ball to feet. He wants to go searching. He's like the pass before the pass, for the pass, if that makes sense. And even that, last week, we won 4-0. We scored one more goal. Odegaard was class off the bench. There's too many hot and cold players at this team. But right now, accept man for what they are, and let's box smartly, innit? Saliba was man of the match, held down probably. I disagree, man. Excellent job trolling that BDG. Come on. Guess which Prem player got the most GA in all comps in 2026? Yeah, I mean, the last 8 games, who's got more goals? Gyökeres or Haaland? I'm just asking. I'm not even saying nothing. I'm just asking a question. Love to see you on TalkSport today. Keep up, DG/CJ. Come on. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you. The Glock's landed, bro. It's landed. They thought we had a rebound. They didn't know. We greased it up properly. It's here to, hey, you see, Gyökeres, my guy, man. And I'm happy, man. When you can see a man's working hard and it means something to him. I love to see people in life, let alone football, get a bit of, I don't know the word, but a bit of fortune in it, man. Big up, DG. Very unique analysis today. Wow. Respect, man. Just saying all my buzzwords. Big up yourself, Danny. Gyökeres only 2 fewer Prem goals than Ikiteke. All the praise for him needs to start being applied to the big man. Bro, when Gyökeres was thinking up the place, there was bare algorithm dons, there was bare mathematics, bare heat maps, man are calculating how many shots he's had out per game basis and saying goalies, this and that. That's cool. Maybe, for argument's sake, he deserved that analysis. So give my man the same respect. Give him the same energy. I need to see all these guys, because some people need to. I think TalkSport even not quite captured what I said. But when I say with Gyökeres, it's so ugly, it's beautiful. When you just accept, bro, there's other pretty man in this football team that can do the passing thing and whatnot. Ball in the back of the net. See what Gyökeres, all of Gyökeres' goals really, bar Inter Milan, way back then, Leeds at the Emirates. If he can do that, cool. But these little poaching finishes, that's all we need from you, Gyökeres. Away from the obvious, obviously, you got to do what Arteta demands for a striker, but that's something that's been the hardest thing to do in football is score goals. That's what wins you trophies. That's what keeps you in divisions. That's what keeps managers in leagues. So we need that in it. And sometimes play to a man's strengths. To be fair, though, Ikiteke would have banged. Ikiteke, let's be real, out of all the new striker signings, yeah, Ikiteke's banged the most. What I would say is, and obviously Isaac's injured, what I would say is, bar him, Gyökeres actually worked out. Sesko worked out like that. Waltmarder, they're not gassing him no more. João Pedro's doing his thing. But yeah, Liam Delap's probably been the worst. And he's I was watching Match of the Day. Not that anyone from Match of the Day watches me, yeah. I know if Gyökeres had that first touch, it would have been analysed. I was like, because obviously they got all the games in it. Arsenal's to the left. That's where my attention is. But Sam was talking about Chelsea Wolves. Big up Cole Palmer, by the way. I looked at it And I see at some point Liam Delap's come on and someone's tried to play the ball in behind you and he's making the run. It's hit. I can't even describe it because you can't see. It's hit his heel and gone backwards in it. I know if that was Gyökeres, he's done for. Keep the receipts. I backed Gyökeres when the entire chat was on him. So did I, man, because I think too much people think they know ball, bro. So I want Gyökeres to do it because it pisses people off. Is Gyökeres my ideal striker? No. Is he the most glamorous? No. But he does something which people have struggled to do. Put the ball in the back of the net. I know I'm dream chasing a bit, yeah, but in the ideal world, I might go buy a next striker, someone that's going to be a starter. Gyökeres, you're part of this thing. Like, there's games for you. If a part of me is on that, we definitely need a left winger. Part of me screaming an even better striker, a left winger, 2 centre midfielders. You got to give Arteta something in it. Buy another defender. Let's flush the players that need to go out. And even for some players, man, some of you need to leave on a high, man. Saka and Odegaard going to be big in the next big games. Hopefully they deliver, bro. I'm not going to lie. I'm a bit shook about Bukayo, you know. I am a bit shook. Because whatever people say is our best left wing, I don't feel right winger, sorry. I don't feel comfortable there. I really don't. Big up Arthur, smash the likes if you haven't. But I'll step down from the man of the match thing. But he definitely didn't have a stinker. He had a disciplined performance against a very dominating striker. No, Saliba didn't have a stinker. I just wouldn't have him down as man of the match. CJ, prediction for Liverpool City tomorrow. Part of me thinks we could see a mad thing, you know, like 5-4 each way. Probably not. It'd be interesting because there's logic behind Liverpool being a bit conservative, City being a bit conservative, City putting down the handbrake, Liverpool putting down the handbrake. I think if I'm involved with City, I'm feeling like I can get at Liverpool. If I'm Liverpool, I'm thinking I can get at City. Obviously, both teams are by their own standards struggling. One team's technically the holders of the Prem, shoddy defense of it, which, again, we need to get the job done. But based on what you saw with Liverpool in the summer and certain other things, there's many, like, we need to cross this path first, yeah, but retaining the league, there's certain things. City are still second, but they're making such of a mess to the point where Man United fans, rightly or wrongly, might be sitting there like, yo, we might be able to finish second, you know? Didn't they do that under Ole Gunnar Solskjaer? You can see Trossard was always looking for Kai, and Kai was always looking for Gyökeres. Like you said on TalkSport, we're going to need these partnerships in the run. And exactly, and I'll be real, it's squeaky bum time. There's 13 games. You look through our team, yeah, and the clutch dons. That's why, but on the obvious of him being injured, I'm pissed off Marino's injured because them kind of man, like for argument's sake, we might be struggling against Brentford. It's all been crap. One chance in the 89th minute, Ized has put us through. Him, Kai Havertz, Gabriel Magalhaes, Rice, they have that. Certain men are in a purple patch. Realistically, I like it from Gyökeres, but the case study at other clubs is there. The case study is not there at Arsenal. So when people are in a bit of form, we need to play on that. And football's about relationships. It can't just always be one size fits all. Now, granted, you don't have to, if there's 10 games, play 10 different things, but if we can get something out of Gyökeres and Havertz individually and collectively, great. Obviously, the Saka, the Odegaard, the Ben White / Timber, you get where I'm going in it. If you're here, you understand ball in it. So, yeah, big respect to Sunderland, one of the few teams that actually come to play. They never gave Raya an easy pass out. Bro, they're a very good coach team. They pressed well. They cut off the passing lanes. You know, I think they respected us at the beginning, but they grew in confidence and had the thing. They'll probably be, obviously, they'll go and look at the goals they conceded and maybe even ultimately when Jesus was offside, and I was Jesus stay onside because that means they're going down to 10 men. There's many things that they will look at. They will probably be goals change games. Now, we could have come from behind and won 3-1 or 4-1, but one does wonder, which thankfully not, if Brian Brobley takes that chance, what would be said? Not always learning from ourselves. Sometimes you have to learn from others. And this is football. You're going to miss chances. You're going to lose balls. You're going to lose games and whatnot. But you see, if we're in games where we have a chance that early, take it, man. Take it. But yeah, clean sheet. Big up Ryan, man. I need him with a golden glove. What? Who's the top goal? Well, I forget. Haaland's on 19, isn't it? Haaland's on 19. I was getting excited because someone mentioned Raya golden glove. I thought, you know what? Can we grab the golden boot? Can we grab the top assist? Can we do all these things? DG, is own goals and corner boys injured? When did we sign open play goals? Bro, this is why you need a squad. Shout out to Berta, bro. Shout out to Berta, man. Calafiori was fine. Bro, Brobley's a horrible player. Rashid, big up yourself. It's nice to see all Arsenal fans happy. Hey, are you going to say sorry to the gaffer? You're going to say sorry to their gaffer? Hey, he's up. Look, you see, man like Rashid's happy as well. I'm going to get him on the channel. I know he's feeling Arteta's thing now. I know he's why for that, but you get definitely why. But you see where I'm going with it, man. I know you're, yeah? Remember, I tried to tell you, you can have your criticisms about Arteta. He's not nearly as bad as you lot bang on. You know what I mean? He's a sound gazer. Sunderland press was good, man. They forced us to go long, but our quality showed out. I did like the moment part at the end of the game with Xhaka and Arteta, by the way. Saka and Odegaard in the hyperbolic time chamber. 8 goals in the Prem. He's hitting form at the right time. DG, we need to see Skelly get midfield minutes. Yeah, but right now it's a 3 points thing. I can't lie to you. Pardon me. True, DG, we need to focus on the bigger picture. When's Dowman getting back? I don't know, man, but it'd be nice to see sooner rather than later. Zubi only scores bangers. Bro, what? He scored a mad thing against West Ham. Scored a great goal today. Maybe my mind's playing games on me, but I don't feel... I mean, that's what I like. Zubimendi is taking chances of scoring screamers. I'm not going to say I'm more entertained by it, but who did he score a header against? Leeds, innit? That running in behind. This is what I mean. You know, Declan Rice was a world-class 6 already. He's taking the 6 thing, added goals, added all that kind of stuff. Rice was good today, man. He ain't going to get the flowers and whatnot. Martinelli impact off the bench. Trossard assist. We're talking about Kai and Gyökeres, you know, but Rice, do your thing. And like Rice said against Leeds, I don't know if it still rings true mathematically, but bro, if you want to do this thing, you got 4 months. And there's going to be setbacks. We're not going to, bro, there's 13 games. We're not going to win 13 from 13. By God's grace. By God's grace, I'm wrong here. But like, I just don't feel it. This is football. We are going to win and lose and draw. But the main thing is, when you get an opportunity, take it. So then when you do have that stumble, there's a certain flaw. That's something we did this season. And again, I think the boys have learned from the 3 games that I've been bitching about. And what made me annoyed is, you know, you look at Liverpool at home, United defeat at home, and the Nottingham Forest game. I do think, beyond the obvious, the things we haven't been impressed by, we've been talking about those kind of things all season. So then it's kind of come to a head. I think they've learned from that. When you look at that from an outward point of view, you know, that was 3 games. But in that 10-game span, 7 wins, 2 draws, 1 L. It's not that bad. So we just need to keep going. Saka needs 20 Prem goals. He'll definitely be selfish when he gets back. Bro, it's just make it happen, man. Shout out to the Wolves Nigerian striker taking away that clean sheet from Sanchez to extend Raya's golden glove lead. That was poor defending from Gusto and Chelsea for that. The 2 penalties Wolves gave away were horrible. Cole Palmer, 2 great penalties, and his finish from open play was quality, man. DG goes to TalkSport Saturday, 3 p.m. kickoff to get a better stream. You know what? I missed you lot, but I'm not going to lie, Arthur. It was amazing to... Oh, no, what stream you lot watching it on? No, this froze, man. Yeah, man. Rice is a boss, constantly steering the squad on the pitch. Gyökeres, Glock, 6 goals, 2 assists, last 8 games. I can't lie. Gyökeres got Bandulu assists. Complete striker. Let's be honest, none of us can remember them Gyökeres assists there, man. They were defo bookie, but it's cool, man. I only watch TalkSport when DG comes through. You're far too kind, man. There's a lot of good people there, man. Saka just knows the tactical shooting and passing. Gyökeres with more Sunday League goals, like the kids say, we're here for it. Calafiori and Saliba got to stop hitting the blunt pre-game. Harsh. Saka got an assist from Glock 14 kicking the ball against him. Hey, what, Inter Milan? Gyökeres ain't easy on the eye, but he's a gunman. And this is what I mean. When you just accept he's horrible, like respectfully, like obviously, Haaland is the prestige version of Gyökeres in that... Bro, if you want to be moved by the way them man play football, you're in the wrong sport. There's plenty of better like strikers versus strikers. Look at Harry Kane. It's probably a horrible example. Kane, for me, is a better footballer than Haaland. Like, he can do the goal scoring, he drops deep, he does all of that. But Haaland can do what many few players can't, inevitability. Even the fact that, you know, there's a lot of strikers that you ask them in pre-season before a ball is kicked from August to May, what's your target? They might, even now, I think they play a bit cute and clever. They never actually say their targets, people. But they would be happy with 19, 20 goals. Maybe more, but in the Premier League, he's on 19 now. And that looks rubbed. Obviously, hopefully it continues. He's been missing, but that tells you what we're talking about. Love Arsenal, hate the ops. That's the theme this year. And till the day I die, man. Smash the likes. It helps the channel grow. Has Gyökeres been the most analysed player this club has ever had? Can't think of anyone from us that's had this much pressure. Probably not, but in recent years, 1,000,000 billion %, 100%. 100%. You came to this football club with us needing a striker, with the backdrop of us wanting to get over the league, with all the Arteta kind of stuff. You know, there are element of fairity. You're allowed to be honestly and criticizing, but I do think it went too far. Like, and sometimes I think when people don't like a footballer, like there might be 5 games where, oh yeah, Gyökeres was rubbish, man, and that might be right. But the next 5, we might not necessarily win, but Gyökeres has been okay. Fair enough, he may or may not have scored, and people are still banging the same old chestnuts. This is when I think things go a bit disingenuous, because you're not watching the game. You're allowed to have them reports and comments and stuff, but you have to comment on what you've seen in them 90 minutes, man. Nelly plays better with Gyökeres. Therefore, and that's another thing, because I do think Gyökeres has slowly but surely earned the trust of his teammates. I don't subscribe to the rhetoric they don't trust him and all of those kind of things, but naturally everybody's played ball. If a player is showing you they've got talismanic traits or they're getting better, you're going to trust them, you're going to feed them. I think Gyökeres plays a lot better when he's playing with man that are just direct, people that in our team that might have limited tools per se, but they try and find him. Like I remember, do you know how quickly a football season goes? Because I remember when Woods was saying, yeah, Eze's the one that's trying to find him, sort of thing. Excluding Eze, Martinelli's not the most prettiest. Well, he's got ability. Sometimes he remembers Brazilian, but this doesn't work upstairs. I think he cooks with Gyökeres. Kai and Gyökeres, they're not the most aesthetically pleasing. You get a bit of a tune out of them. Ben White's even busting. We've come a long way, Gyökeres, man. We've come a long way, Gyökeres. We've come a long way. Because one of your best games prior to without scoring, I think it was Fulham away. But I remember how vexed people were getting about Port Vale. If you know, you know. I remember everything. When Max Dalman's putting through and he can't even back against Port Vale, blood, Saka's being really and that. Like, shut up, man. Inter Milan, Atletico, man, he's a bad boy. And if this is what you can do in your first year, what are you going to do next year? Sign a bad boy striker. Him and Gyökeres is you lot's team. Kai Havertz multifunctional, Marino multifunctional. Jesus, it's been real, my brother. It's been real, safe. Nelson safe. It's mad we got Reece Nelson still. It's actually mad. But you've inherited this mess. I know you're gonna clear up ranks, but yeah, man. 2-2 draw between Liverpool and City. But I'll take a draw. I'd rather Liverpool win, but I ain't got no. In truth, I don't really care, bro. Man, just want to watch a decent game of football. Because sometimes I think, obviously, we ain't seen Liverpool and City like this, but sometimes like we might not have done our job the day before, and then you watch these games and you're thinking, what if? Obviously, ideal world scenario, you want us to win the last 13 games and the 14 that City have to play, one being tomorrow to draw us parity. You want them to lose everything in it. But it'd be very interesting. It'd be very interesting. Even if City crash out the champs and we're still in it, how are we gonna navigate, bro? Like this is now the period where the players got to put their big boy pants on and get the job done by hook or by crook, which they've done in the last 2 weeks. This is where Arteta's got to earn his money. This is why when you don't do things and it don't work, I have things to say. When it works, ain't got no smoke for you. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. There was elements, not the same 11, but there were elements of, I think, carbon copies between Sunderland and the Leeds approach with these games, especially the second half. That got me 6 points. That got me 7 goals. Yeah, 7 goals and 2 clean sheets.